Hey guys, welcome back to Astrology Bliss. Carl, you look fine, I promise. You guys didn't see him in my previous videos. This is my cat, Carl. He's gotten big and even fluffier. And he was like, do not put me on camera right now. I am not ready. Look at his face. Anyway, I just wanted to apologize that I disappeared for a little bit. You know, life can get in the way sometimes. Life can get in the way sometimes, and I just wasn't sure if I was gonna come back or not. Maybe eventually, but I didn't know when. Then I started getting, messages and comments saying like, "When are you doing next month?" And like, "Oh my gosh, you have to come back." And as a Pisces, I can say self-doubt is pretty common. And this is me saying that I really do appreciate you guys messaging me and reaching out to me for readings. I'm really glad that I was able to help you guys in some way, and I'm going to do my best to keep doing readings for you. I will be honest and say, in terms of getting things done quickly or in a timely manner, there are a lot of readers who are like, every 2 weeks I'm going to have everyone's readings out, and I can try and do that, but I know myself, and I'm going to start now by getting out 2018 reading for each sign, so those are going to trickle out, and we will go from there. But again, thank you for being here. Here's your reading. Hey Libra, I'm praying that this video actually works because I just did the Pisces video a few hours ago, and right then, the very end of my video, I got a notification like, oh, your disc is full. Okay, like your disc is full, and so I lost the entire front-facing video. Luckily, the card, the second camera I have where you can see the cards I put down actually registered. But yeah, so hopefully this works. Anyway, the energy that I'm getting for Libra before I started, it's like you're on the cusp of clarity, where it's like you don't necessarily feel 100% yourself, and you just feel very close to being clear and all there, but you're not. Sorry, I have all these programs open that are making me nervous because camera, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's the energy I was really feeling for you guys initially. So, these two cards just popped out, which is Death and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So, some of you could be questioning starting a relationship with someone who's younger than you or potentially a little bit immature. And this could be emotionally or financially. Maybe just immature is a terrible word, terrible term, but they could just be, oh my gosh, Carl, here, kitty cat. Oh yeah, someone in one of my other videos was like, that cat distracts you way too much. Like, what am I supposed to do with him? He does, but that's Carl. He's part of the channel. So, but yes, anyway, Libras. So, with Death and the Page of Cups together, it looks like you're questioning whether you want to go forward with this person. And with Death being the card that came before the Page of Cups, I think you're questioning whether or not you should just end it with them. So that's a quick little message I got. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is you. Should I give up my freedom? Should I give up my individuality? Not individuality, never give that up. But should I give up being an individual to become part of a pair? So maybe that's on your mind. Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's do your yearly reading. No cards keep flying out. So I don't know what you guys got going on, but I mean, I kind of do have an idea what you have going on. But yes, let us do your yearly reading. Okay. I pre-shuffled before I got on camera because now I can shuffle all fancy, but if I try and do it in front of you, I'll probably screw up. But let's see. I can like shuffle the cards like cool, right, on my lap. Yeah, see, I'll do it on my lap, but you know. Bear with me, I'm so sorry. In the future, we'll look back and we'll laugh at this, maybe. We will. See, you heard it, right? Okay. And they were pre-shuffled before, but this is, okay, honestly, I just wanted to try shuffling on camera. Also, I talk so much. You know that one guy that's like, it's been 8 minutes and you haven't gotten into the video. I'm like, yeah, I have ADHD and I talk a lot, so I'm sorry. Whew. Okay, so this is your card for January is what I just said before. Sorry, I shouldn't be. No, maybe I am laughing because tarot is so funny. Okay. Feeling like this is February. This is March. This is April. This is June. July. Did I skip May? I bet I did. I'm feeling like May is just supposed to be here. August. September. I'll tell you what, so I don't confuse myself, we're going to do that. Okay. Jeez. October, November, December. Bottom of the deck, we have death, okay? Like I said, tarot's crazy. Okay, so, starting off, this is kind of the energy I want to say is going into the year. So, you have energy coming at you, right? Both of these are all about fast communication, messages coming in really quickly, and you have that coming in right now. And I'm feeling like it's from a person who makes you happy. But, you know, the Knight of Swords as a communication energy, it's not like a snuggly, cuddly energy, I'll be honest. It can be kind of cutting. And with your energy for January being the Page of Cups in the reverse, like I said, it's pretty much what I said at the beginning of the reading, where it looks like you're really questioning if you should be investing your time and your emotions into this person who you're wondering if they're emotionally ready. In February, you have the Five of Cups in the reverse, which is positive. So, you know, I guess this reading is going more towards the people who are making the decision not to go forward with the relationship. But, so the Five of Cups in the reverse is about moving out of that energy where you were essentially, you know, mourning the loss of something. So, yeah, and it looks like in January, you know, when I think of Libras, they're not big wallowers, which is great because, you know, as a Pisces, I'm super jealous of that. But, so the Five of Cups in the reverse looks like, you know, you're essentially done wallowing. you guys tend to get over things quickly, and that it's not wrong. In fact, it's great and super, what's the word? Efficient, I guess. So it looks like February you're really focusing on kind of like getting your mind clear, getting back to what you need to be doing. In March, you're working on getting burdens that you've been carrying for a while, and you're working on fixing them. So by the time you get to April, you're in this Nine of Cups energy, which is great. So, the Nine of Cups, it's a woman. She's able to take care of herself. She has everything she needs. She has her pentacles. She has her money. There's grapes going in the background. Grapes are a symbol for, we can think wine, we can think indulgence, we can think, it's like you have the means to kind of relax a little more since you've let go of like these burdens back in March. In May, you have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So the feeling I'm getting from this is like somebody you don't really want to pop up, like pops up and gives you an offer and is like, hey, do you want this? So this could be a job offer, it could be love, but it's just someone who you feel is not necessarily on your level right now. Pops up and is like, hey, do you want this? And you're just like, no. In June, you have the Four of Wands in the reverse. So this is actually a very positive card, no matter, how you swing it, right? So, I'm really noticing the grapes in this card. And I want to connect it to this. So, if we are making the connection with grapes, overindulgence, maybe alcohol, or just in general overindulgence, whether that be with substances, whether that's with spending, you need to be careful because the life that you have been building for yourself right now is very stable, but I'm really feeling like you having access to, being able to indulge in all this stuff can actually really throw you off balance, and I think that's what you need to be careful of. In July, you are going to be looks like you're going to be getting an offer that you are interested in. So, this is somebody, maybe it's a summer romance. I am definitely getting emotions very strongly for this one, but this is somebody coming to you, offering you something very appealing. In August, we have the Justice card in the reverse. And so for Libra, I'm really seeing this as you guys are feeling off balance. So I don't know what it is making you guys feel off balance. Maybe it's this person coming in. Maybe it's what I was talking about before. But something in your life is going to feel off balance in August. And, having this warning about it is kind of giving you the tools to maybe wash that before you ever get to that point, right? In September, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay? The High Priestess is all about using your intuition, which Libra is an air sign. Libras are very much about using their mind to sort through problems, where a lot of the time your intuition can tell you very quickly. There's no process to go through. There's no pro-con list to make. It's just you feel the answer. And a lot of the time what we do, whether you're an air sign or not, is you might have your intuitive answer and then you'll start questioning and pulling it apart and being like, well, it could be this and it could be this. So what I'm getting for September is, okay, so I've never noticed the moon in this card like this, right? But it looks like a really sharp moon, almost like, what is it called, like a scythe, right? In the Lenormand decks, I think it's called a scythe. If it's not, please don't judge me. But that's all about cutting something out. And I think it's like, whatever has been making you feel off balance, intuitively you know what you need to cut out, but you're not listening to it and you're trying to process it mentally. And in October, it looks like September there's going to be a lot of worry, but it looks like in October you're going to be coming out of that anxious, like I can't sleep, I can't do this, where you're panicking and worrying. I'm just strongly getting moving in a different direction for you. November, you have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like this is you kind of having like a tickle to go pursue your creative endeavors. Okay. And that just fell right on top of the Justice card. So it could be that that's what's making you off balance in August as well. To step away from the conventional and to work on your creative abilities and go the creative route versus the tried and true or the way that everybody says is safe is scary. And I feel like in November you're walking that. By the time you get to December, you have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So it's like you're feeling dissatisfied and bored with what's around you and the things that did make you happy. You know, let's say this guy went shopping for these cups, right? He clearly loves these cups. He keeps buying them. This cloud comes over and is like, hey, do you want another cup? And he's like, no, like, I don't want, what is the point of this cup? Sure, it looks nice, but it's hollow. It has no depth. Why would I want this cup? And with it being in the reverse, I think you're finally starting to realize why live being dissatisfied, right? You have one life to live, necessarily cat or whatever, I don't know. You have one life to live and it's like, why spend it not being satisfied? So, I don't know, if you have like a creative tickle, guys, like listen to it. Don't ignore that. You know, it's not just cropping up to get in your way and be like, hey, do this. It's much more fun. It's like, listen to it. I'm not saying quit your job, like, you know, but listen to it. Nurture that side of yourself. Libra is ruled by Venus. Venus is all about beauty. If you're a painter, if you are a musician, if you write, Libra, writing, communications, air, okay, any of this stuff that's in the back of your mind, go for it. And then on the other side of this, where I kind of feel like it's if you give into that energy where you're feeling like it's not worth your time, I feel like you're really going to be, you know, it's a cycle that's one not ending. And you're just going to be having a battle with yourself. So what I'm really getting for you guys is that I think you have some things at the back of your mind that have really caught your attention, and I really think that you need to listen to them. Because I think if you start, you don't even have to jump on this path yet, but if you start looking at it and listening to it, I think you'll find it has a lot more to offer than you have thought before. So Libra, this looks like a really introspective year for you. It doesn't look like, you know, externally I'm not getting a ton of like, you know, movement, but internally I'm getting a lot for you guys. So I think this could be a really big, important year for you, but you really have to connect with yourself and connect with what you need to be doing. Not what you need to be doing, what you want to be doing. What you need to make you happy, okay? I will check in with you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hey, thanks for still sticking around, even though your reading is over. If you do want a private reading with me, just email blissforestastrology@gmail.com. The link will, or I guess the email address is posted below. And depending on what kind of reading you want, we can discuss rates. Yeah, but I am best at doing really in-depth astrological chart interpretations. I can do it for you personally. I can do it for you and a romantic partner. And then there are 3 different types of charts that I can do for that. I can also do a tarot reading for you. or we could do a package where we do both. I'm pretty flexible, I'm pretty understanding, and really I'm not in this for the money, I'm just in it to help people. So we can work something out. But I would love to hear from you guys.